Hiya, welcome back to Tutor on the Bike. I remembered to wave to that camera up there because I've got my other one mounted in a different position, so I hope it gives a nice view. I'm out today just for absolutely no reason whatsoever. I'm just out for a run. It's a Saturday. I normally don't go out at the weekend because that's usually family time. This guy's all over the road. Don't know what he's playing at. He's probably looking at his bloody phone or something like that. So I just wanted to come out because I've been painting all bloody day and I'm sick fed up of it. I don't have a particularly big house, but I have a fair sized garden and there's a lot of garden fence to paint. It's all kind of post and rail type fence, and because of the weather last year it wasn't painted at all, so it's desperately needing painted this year. So I've made a start on that, and it's sucking up the paint like a sponge. So it's going to need 2 coats, and it's one of the reasons I absolutely loathe and detest painting, because I don't mind doing a job once, but with painting, you never do it once. You do it all, and then you wait and it drying, and then you do your second coat, and it's just depressing doing the same job twice. So anyway, once it's done, it's done. I bought myself a sprayer. It's a Ryobi. Most of my tools are Ryobi power tools that is, and I bought a sprayer. It was quite cheap, and I thought that'll be the very thing for doing the fence, but it's not very good. It's okay. It's just that you spend longer faffing about thinning down the paint, and then if you thin down the paint, you need to do 3 coats. You don't end up saving any time at all. So I'm just doing it by hand, doing it with a brush, the old-fashioned way. And it's kind of therapeutic, but it's also a little bit depressing. But it looks nice once it's done. You can sit back in the balmy summer days that I hope to have, sit in the garden and with my knotted hanky on my head and enjoy it. I told you in a couple of videos back that it wasn't time to cut the grass. Well, I got the grass cut last weekend, got its first cut, so fingers crossed that we carry on getting nice weather so that the grass does come up again, because it's looking a little bit yellow after I gave it the first cut. So this is a forest. We've been up here before. As I said, I've got no agenda in mind. I just needed to get out and blow the cobwebs away. But it's gorgeous. 10 degrees. Houses away down in the bottom there. Seem awfully close to the river. I hope they don't get flooded. A village, here we are. So down there, I don't know if you can see down there, there's a kind of worky shop area. That's the Forestry Commission Machine Operator Training School, and that's where they teach people to work the big machines, the harvesters and the forwarders and all that kind of stuff. This is beautiful, eh? That's a nice house. So my last video was a little bit depressing. I told you the story about my friend David. So we'll try and keep it light-hearted now. It was a nice day out that day, actually. It was, I went round Loch Ken and Castle Douglas and all round that way. It was nice. It's a nice road this, but it's bumpy as bumpy could be. This is one last year that I came up and they'd put loads of loose chippings down. They'd resurfaced it, supposedly resurfaced it in inverted commas. They'd sprayed some tar on it and threw down some chips. So it was bloody lethal for a while for a motorbike. They seem to be closing all the roads just now. The Dalbeattie Road is closed. The Castle Douglas Road is closing on the 28th, and there's another road closing as well, round about the same time, for roadworks. But unfortunately, roadworks round this way, one, they have to close the road, it feels like, but also it normally just means that they're putting loose chippings down to the expense of everybody's, bumpy, to the expense of everybody's windscreens and to the expense of motorcyclists' enjoyment. But there you go. Ooh. So this road takes us from the kind of main Moffat Road. I can't remember the road titles. So the main Moffat to Dumfries Road. We're kind of cutting over the hill and we're going to join on the road that goes up to kind of Ayrshire direction. So, excuse me, sorry about that. Right, so it occurred to me that some of these roads that I go on, other people might want to go on, and I know this one's fairly kind of well known in the area, but it's maybe not well known for people out with the area. So, what I'll try and do, I think, is I'm not sure how I'm going to do it, but I'll have a wee go at putting a kind of route map on to the description below, and if you want to have a wee look at it, you can do so. Doggies. Oofed. So I'll just stick some music on and enjoy the run. Thank you for watching.
Wanna